What's up, guys? So I just wanted to make a video since I was already here at the beach, kind of cruising around down in OB. Just kind of waiting. I got a meeting with a client in like half an hour, so I thought I would do this video real quick. Basically, there's gonna be some pretty big changes to my channel and to my agency. I'm kind of moving everything around and changing it so that I can take on a new job that I've been given or offered or whatever. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about like the last 3 years. So roughly 3 years ago, I started a company called Savage Cat Food with some of my closest friends at the time, and we built that company up for a little under 2 years. Eventually it just got to the point where we realized we kind of needed to split up. It wasn't the most clean cut breakup, but we're okay. As a side note, I always recommend to people who are starting new businesses with partners now, within the first week, talk about how the business is gonna be broken up, plain. Talk about how you're gonna break up the business if you ever get to that, so people understand what to expect and where that would go. Is everything still working all right? Yeah, okay. So basically, so we broke up that business, Savage Cat Food. They took over, and then I more or less walked away. It's a little bit awkward. I lived with them at the time, so I had to move out just because that's what we do. So basically, right off the bat, what I decided I was going to do is I was going to start this creative, digital design, digital development agency focusing on web design, but also offering a couple, upsells. I decided to call that business Techie Design because I am a techie. I'm into electronics. I'm into, circuit boards, that type of thing. So I started that business, did pretty well, probably made about 40 or 50 websites this year alone. Tried, experimented with hiring, experimented with using contractors. Probably made more money from a sales perspective than I ever have at any point in my career, but the majority of it was kind of swallowed up because when you try to get into the agency space, there's a lot of different costs. I rented a studio. In fact, the costs are so much that I actually found a cheap way to live. So when I first started, a good friend of mine, Richard, offered to let me stay in his boat. At first he offered it to me just for free, like just stay there whenever, which was really nice of him. And then eventually I just kind of started giving him money, and not a lot of money, but I stayed there and basically, worked all day, every day for like 15 hours, 16 hours, and was just trying to build everything, I think in the last year, I probably aged about 3 years. I looked at a picture of myself a year ago, and to me, I look like a teenager. I look much more like I'm getting into like man, not too far away from middle age now. So needless to say, it's been a rough year, very challenging, good, but very rough. So I'm part of this WordPress group here in San Diego called Advanced WordPress, and I was doing a presentation one night talking about WordPress automation, and one of the people who attended the presentation, we had some drinks with after, and I talked to him, kind of connected, we became friends, and later he actually I was talking to him, and I was telling him, like, I know how to create really good work, but getting into the agency space is particularly difficult because it's not really just about your work. There's a lot of other skills that you need in order to run an agency that, to be frank, I just really didn't have under my belt yet. And I was telling him, like, we were talking, and basically what I kind of figured out through the conversation, this guy's name is Jay, by the way. What I figured out is that I either need to do one of two things. I need to get a coach, and I've experimented with coaching a bit this year, and what I've decided is that if I was going to get, a good business coach, I don't think that I could afford it, because the good ones cost a lot of money. So the second option is to get a job at an agency, and then I can kind of see what they're doing and I can learn from them. Okay, so fast forward to a month later, Jay, the guy I was talking to at the bar, gets a job offer, and he can't do it because of geographical reasons. So he actually sends the lead to me. I went in, I applied. Literally, I wasn't applying for jobs at all. I apply. It was about a little over a month-long process. I went in maybe like 3 or 4 times, and so I got the job. So, which is great. It's exciting. I'm going to be working. It's not technically an agency, but it is an agency-like business. It's a communications firm, which is like an agency. They just offer a broader set of solutions. They do what agencies do, but they also help you get into publications. They help you get on TV, that kind of thing. The company that I'm going to be working for starting the beginning of next month is called Canali Communications. And Canali is a communications firm based in Mission Hills, which is really close to where I want to be, so that's great. And I'm really excited. I'm going to just be doing web development for them, so even though I want a broader sense of skill of how the agency runs, I get to focus on the stuff that I like, web development. I love web development. It's been something that I keep coming back to in life, so I'm excited about that. So what you're maybe asking right now is, what does this mean for my channel, for Techie Design as an agency? Well, frankly, I'm probably gonna freeze the agency status, and I'm not really gonna put too much effort into building the work. Shoot me an email or comment on this video or something, and I'll put you in touch with the right people. But I'm not really interested in, I'm not equipped. I'm not going to have the time to do much freelance work, at least initially. What I will be doing, however, is I want to start focusing on a little bit more educational paths, to becoming a developer. So I'm starting this new website, josephdevelops.com, and from there, I'm going to use it as a platform to release a lot of educational materials. I'm going to keep producing videos here, and then usually when I release a video, there's going to be a blog that goes with it, and that's going to be located on josephdevelops.com. I'm also working on an ebook right now. I'll include a link in the bottom in the description so that you can check out my ebook, and it's going to be mainly focusing on burgeoning CSS related technologies. If you don't know what that means, ask me in the comments. So I'm going to be doing a book. I'm going to be also trying to do a lot of conferences, speaking at conferences. The good thing about speaking is you get free admission, so you can go and watch the other speakers and learn a ton from them and meet a lot of really great people. So I've really been enjoying that. So I'll be going to conferences a lot and speaking, and so basically the 3 things I'll be doing is I'll be working on my book, which will be an annual yearly publication. I'll be doing public speaking, and I'll be making videos. And that'll be what I'm doing in my free time when I'm not working at Canali. Super excited for this time really thankful. I really appreciate you guys like commenting on my videos and supporting me, and I just want to say that let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. Damn, dude, the surf looks good. But yeah, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. I'm really thankful for everything all the opportunities I've gotten, and I just want you guys to know that my YouTube channel has been a big part of that, even though I don't have that much followership. And yeah, so I'll keep you updated. Be looking forward to some more videos. I'm gonna try to start stepping it up. It's classic YouTube line, like people always saying they're gonna do more videos and they always struggle, but I really am, okay? I am. Okay guys, well, it's been great talking to you. I think I need some water. I'll see you later. Love you guys. Adios.